Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Harvest Community Church. I am Chase Wagler here at Harvest Community Church in the balcony, our newfound studio. And I am really, really excited to be here with you this week for this week's midweek drop-in. It is a Thursday night when I'm recording this. And we're really, really, really excited for this Sunday. We hope to see you there on Sunday morning at 9:15. And so in this midweek drop-in, we're going to give you a word of encouragement for this week and set you up for the songs and worship we have coming to you this Sunday. So let's go ahead and start with the songs and worship, and then we'll talk about the encouragement. So on this Sunday morning, we're going to have a word of encouragement at 9:15 starting live. We'll be on Facebook Live, and then we'll be also here in person at Harvest Community Church in Washington. Hope to see you there. And at 9:15, we're going to get started. But at 8:30, we're going to open our coffee house, have some fellowship. Hopefully you will join us, and then we will see you here. At 9:15, we will start the service. We will get into announcements and a prayer, and then we will get going with worship this week. Worship is led by Merlin and Phyllis Wagler and their daughter Katie. We're really excited about them leading worship, especially Katie. She does such a great job on the piano and singing. And so they have some great songs picked out for you. They are a little bit different than what we had the last several weeks. They're a little bit older, but just because it's old doesn't mean it doesn't work, and they're great songs. So the first song we have is Daryl Evans, Trading My Sorrows. Christian Stanfield is the next second song with Always. At Your Name, Yahweh, Yahweh by Phil Wickham. Land of the Living by Upper Room. We're going to sing that song. Again, we sang that recently as well. You Hold It All Together by Maverick City and Upper Room together. They just recorded this about a month ago, so we had some old songs. We have a really, really, really new song. It's a great song. Hopefully you'll listen to it. And lastly, Phil Wickham, Living Hope. You're My Living Hope. So we're really excited about the list of songs this week. As always, if you want to hear the songs or prepare yourself for Sunday, you don't recognize one of them, okay, I will link above, like up here somewhere, I don't know, in blue, I will link the YouTube page where I have posted on the Harvest YouTube page all of these songs, and you can go and rejoice and sing together with us, prepare for Sunday. After worship, we're going to go into a time of teaching by Jeff Frederick this week, our resident missionary who goes all over the world preaching the good news of God, and he also brings it here at Harvest Community Church. And we're really glad that he's here with us this Sunday. He's going to be preaching out of Genesis 29, continuing after Brad taught last week, bringing the conversation of Jacob. And I read 29 to 31, Genesis 29 to 31, and I read Genesis 29 to 31, and I'm praying for Jeff. But I have no doubts in his abilities and God's ability to lay a message on his heart for us, and I cannot wait for him to give us our word on Sunday. After that, then we will close in prayer and it's time of worship, and we hope to see you all there. All right? So, actually, right now, we're going to stop. You're going to get a trivia question, this week's trivia question, and I will see you after the break. Back to the midweek drop-in. Still the same host. This is Chase Wagler. I'm really excited you're still here with us. Hopefully you got the trivia question right. If you don't know it, pay attention at the end of the service or the video. I will drop in the answer. See if you got it right. Put it in the comments. Comment below. Did you get it right or not? Okay. This week's encouragement. I'm really excited about what's coming in the Word from Genesis this week. But I was looking at some different things, and I was coming across Romans 12, the Lord read to Romans 12, and in Romans 12, starting with verse 14, there's a very familiar passage, all right? Bless those who persecute you, bless and do not curse. Rejoice with those who rejoice, mourn with those who mourn. Live in harmony with one another. Do not be proud, but be willing to associate with people of low position, and do not be conceited, all right? And you've probably heard those verses all your life. You grew up in a church. If you haven't grown up in a church, they're great verses to learn. Okay, but I wanted to look at the verses right before verse 14 in chapter 12. All right, and that is starting with verse 9. This section is labeled Love in Action, and this is such a great verse because I think it matches so well with what we've been talking about here in the midweek drop-ins with hope. So let's read this really quickly. Love must be sincere. Hate what is evil. Cling to what is good. Be devoted to one another in love. Honor one another above yourselves. Honor one another above yourselves. Verse 11, never lacking in zeal, but keep your spiritual fervor serving the Lord. Be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, and faithful in prayer. Share with the Lord's people who are in need. Practice hospitality. And I got stuck on verse 12. Be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, and faithful in prayer. All right? And so last week we talked about we can invest our joy and our hope, our encouragement into people, and see fruitfulness right now in a time of doubt and in a time of worrisome, right? There's all kinds of rants and rumors and fear abound, all right? But the Lord says, be joyful in your hope. We are called to be joyful. Be patient in your affliction. How many times are we anxious about what's to come or anxious about what has happened? The Lord is telling us here to be patient in our affliction and faithful in prayer. And how important is that as a good reminder for this week to always be in prayer. And I ask that you be in prayer this week for Jeff as he brings the word. I ask that you be in prayer this week and faithful in your prayer this week for our Harvest Community Fellowship, for our faith family that we have here that we're just building and growing, and we can't be more excited about it. And I pray that you pray for these things, and you be joyful in your hope, all right, and steadfast in your prayer. So I'm praying for you this week. Hopefully you're praying for our community here at Harvest and our community around the world of believers and non-believers, all right? I cannot wait to see you at 9:15 on Sunday, and if I can't see you there, I will see you live on the Facebook page right here on Harvest Facebook Fellowship. All right, I will see you at 9:15. Drop a chat in the comments. Drop a comment in the chat section, all right, and someone here at the church will respond. We love seeing those comments, but we really love seeing you, and I would encourage you this week, share this video, encourage someone to watch this video, okay? Maybe they'll be encouraged to come to Harvest, and if you're watching this, you've never heard of Harvest before, we would love to have you this week. Bring a friend, all right? Bring a friend. We would love to have people. We're still able to meet even though COVID is growing, so we would love to have you here. We'll take advantage of the time that we've been given. All right, I love you guys. This is Chase Wagler, shiny as always, signing off. See ya.